Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the 11th lecture of a series of video lectures of 10th grade biology. In this video, we will be discussing ears as the receptor organs. Ears are the organs that help us hear the sounds around us. In addition to that, they have a role in maintaining the balance of the body. Hearing can be defined as the process, function, or power of perceiving sounds. We can say that the special sense by which noises and tones are received as stimuli is hearing. Hearing is a complex process of picking up sound and attaching meanings to it, and it is critical to understanding the world around us. The human ear is fully developed at birth and responds to sounds that are very faint as well as the sounds that are very loud. For the sake of understanding, ear can be divided into three main parts. Let's discuss these parts one by one. External ear, then middle ear, and the last one is the inner ear. External ear consists of pinna, auditory canal, and eardrum. Pinna is broad external part made up of cartilage and covered with skin. Antihelix marked as B and earlobe marked as D are parts of pinna. Earlobe is soft, not firm like antihelix, and has no proper function. It is considered as a vestigial organ. Pinna helps to direct sound waves into the auditory canal. Sound waves entering the auditory canal strike with the eardrum, which is also known as a tympanum or a tympanic membrane. Middle ear is a chamber after external ear, in between the inner ear and the external ear. Three small bones called middle ear ossicles are present in a chain in this middle ear. These movable bones include malleus, incus, and stapes. Malleus is attached with the eardrum, as you see over here. Then comes incus, and finally the stapes that is connected with the oval window, which is a connective tissue membrane located at the end of middle ear and the beginning of the inner ear. Oval window separates middle ear from the inner ear. Middle ear also communicates with the nasal cavity through eustachian tube, although this tube is not shown over here in this diagram, but you will see in the later diagram. This tube regulates the air pressure on both sides of the eardrum. Here you can see eustachian tube, the canal that connects the middle ear to the nasopharynx, which consists of upper throat and back of the nasal cavity. It controls the pressure within the middle ear, making it equal with the air pressure outside the body, and clears mucus from the middle ear into the nasopharynx. This is the innermost part of the ear, the inner ear. It is connected to the auditory center of the brain through auditory nerves. Inner ear consists of three parts, that is vestibule, semicircular canals, and the cochlea. Vestibule is present in the center of inner ear. Three canals called the semicircular canals are posterior to the vestibule. Cochlea is made of three ducts and wraps itself into a coiled tube. Sound receptor cells are present within the middle duct of the cochlea, and these receptor cells get stimulated by the vibrations received from the tympanum or the eardrum. Let's try to understand the process of hearing. You must have identified the music. So what happens? The pinna of the external ear focuses and directs sound waves into auditory canal. The sound waves strike eardrum and produce vibrations in it. From eardrum, the vibrations strike middle ear and produce further vibrations in middle ear ossicles, malleus, incus, and stapes. From stapes, the vibrations strike the oval window and then reach the fluid-filled middle duct of cochlea. The fluid of cochlea is moved and receptor cells are stimulated. The receptor cells generate a nerve impulse which travels to brain and is interpreted as sound. In addition to hearing, ears maintain balance of the body. The vestibular system, inner ear balance system, works with the visual system, the eyes, their muscles, and parts of the brain that work together to let us see, to stop objects blurring when the head moves. It also helps us maintain awareness of positioning when, for example, we are walking, running, or riding in a vehicle. Semicircular canals contain sensory nerves which can detect any movement of head. Vestibule can detect any changes in the posture of body. The neurons coming from these two receptors reach cerebellum through the auditory nerve. This was about the ears. This ends up the nervous part of coordination. We discussed neurons, nerves, brain, spinal cord, reflex action, response, and then two types of sense organs. The second part of coordination is chemical coordination, and in the next video we will discuss endocrine glands and hormones. So till then, good luck and Allah Hafiz.